Just think, these great programs were ultimately taken off the air with the dumbest of explanations. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 TV shows that were canceled for ridiculous reasons.
If you'll allow me to interject, over at Mojo Talks, we have a little show called Watch Club where we talk about the biggest shows on TV, like Legion and Westworld.
Check out the playlist at the link below.
For this list, we're looking at the TV shows that were brought to an end for silly reasons. We'll be ranking our picks based on the popularity of the show and for how ridiculous its cancellation was. Number 10, Veronica Mars. Canceled to make way for cheap reality TV.
Be cool, Soda Pop.
Veronica Mars began on UPN before transitioning to the CW for its third season. Not only was the series still garnering strong reviews, it was also enjoying even better ratings. But then the third season was put on hiatus so the CW could air its new reality show, Pussycat Dolls Present: The Search for the Next Doll, in its place. When Veronica Mars finally returned 2 months later, the ratings sank and the series was subsequently canceled. Series creator Rob Thomas eventually said that the CW had heavily resisted the show's future, indicating that it was not a great fit for the new network.
You're out of my life. Forever.
Number 9, Angel. Canceled because Joss Whedon asked for an early renewal.
Are you firing me?
Among other things, yes.
Do you think I could get a recommendation?
Angel was a highly successful spin-off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that enjoyed strong reviews and particularly great ratings. And that success led to its cancellation. As head writer David Fury explained, a confident Joss Whedon went to the head of the WB and demanded an early renewal so his crew wouldn't worry about their future job prospects. Rather than renewing Angel, the WB flaunted their power and canceled it instead, much to the shock of Whedon and the show's fans. And if Fury's words are to be believed, to the regret of the WB itself.
So, are you still...
Yeah, there's not actually a cure for that.
Right.
Number 8, Prophet. Canceled because its protagonist was an anti-hero. Anti-heroes dominated quality television in the 2000s on the heels of Tony Soprano. And while Prophet would fit right in with those shows, it was released a decade too early, resulting in its downfall. Fox affiliates were bombarded with calls from distressed viewers who objected to the main character's actions and personality, and people within the business industry despised its portrayal on the show.
Fortunately, Gail, I'm the only one who knows anything about this. I can go back to auditing and make the whole thing disappear. But I'm gonna have to ask you for one small favor.
Ratings plummeted, and Prophet was canceled after only 4 episodes. The founder of Viewers for Quality Television attributed Prophet's failure to its disturbing nature, and it's now considered a show ahead of its time.
I'm willing to lay money. You look back in a few years, this is gonna be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Number 7, Deadwood. Canceled because David Milch didn't want to do a half season. Deadwood is often considered one of the greatest television shows of all time, and fans are still hoping it'll return in the form of a movie.
When did Hickok murder your brother, Mr. McCall?
In Kansas, Abilene.
Aren't you still drunk?
Following season 3, show creator David Milch was offered a 4th season consisting of 6 episodes. After Milch declined, he and HBO reached a deal to produce 2 2-hour movies to serve as a finale. However, these movies never came to be. In 2007, HBO brass put the odds of the films being made at 50-50. And even a decade later and with a script in place, the possibility of a Deadwood film still remains uncertain.
Announcing your plans. It's a good way to hear God laugh.
Number 6, Firefly. Canceled because the network aired the episodes out of order.
And don't you ever stand for that sort of thing. Someone ever tries to kill you, you try to kill them right back.
If you're running a TV network and producing a serialized drama, perhaps it'd be a good idea to run the episodes in order. Otherwise, people will get confused and bail, which is exactly what happened to Firefly. For example, the intended series premiere, Serenity, was swapped with the second episode, The Train Job, meaning that the show opened without the necessary backstory and character development. Fox then continued to air the episodes out of order, confusing fans and losing viewers in the process. The show was subsequently canceled after 11 episodes, leaving 3 unaired.
You're going to burn in a very special level of hell.
Number 5, Freaks and Geeks. Canceled because the network wanted it to be cooler and happier.
Nick, was he the one that ate all my fruit roll-ups?
Freaks and Geeks is undoubtedly a cult classic, and it helped launch the careers of comedians and stars like Seth Rogen and James Franco. Praised for its authenticity in depicting teenage life, many of its episodes were often sad, awkward, and troubling. Unfortunately, this clashed with the network's vision for the show. NBC wanted the characters to be cooler, and they wanted the storylines to be happier and more uplifting.
I don't need another friend. I already have two.
But the writers stuck to their guns, and NBC lost all hope in the series and canceled it after only one season. Number 4, Reading Rainbow. Canceled for not being educational.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Reading Rainbow, LeVar Burton's televised mission to encourage kids to read, spanned 21 seasons over 20-plus years, and won 26 Emmy Awards. However, that history meant nothing come 2006. When the No Child Left Behind Act came into effect in 2002, PBS put a lot of money towards teaching children the fundamentals of reading. As Reading Rainbow was a show geared towards children who already knew how to read, the series was canceled to fund shows more in line with this modified sense of educational programming.
One night, this baby bat gets lost and her whole world is turned upside down. The book and the bat are called Stella Luna.
Number 3, Batman. Canceled because someone destroyed the sets. The mid-60s Batman was a delightfully campy affair that, in just 3 seasons, saw 120 episodes air on ABC. But by the end of the 3rd season, ratings had dropped, and ABC canceled the show. NBC, seeing a potential goldmine, acted quickly and agreed to take the series. However, it seems like someone didn't get the memo, as the sets, which cost hundreds of thousands of 1960s dollars, were destroyed. NBC, perhaps not wanting to pony up the cash, time, and effort for new sets, ended the deal instead. And Batman was finished for good.
Holy semantics, Batman. You never cease to amaze me.
No time for compliments now, Robin. We must thwart some criminals. To the Batmobile.
Number 2, Young Justice. Canceled because it wasn't selling enough toys.
What have you done to my team?
Embarrassed them largely.
Sometimes it feels like kids' TV is nothing but a giant toy ad. Sometimes it is. Young Justice was a series about teenage superheroes, until it was canceled by the Cartoon Network after 2 seasons. In December 2013, the writer-producer of multiple DC Comics animated series, Paul Dini, revealed on a podcast that the show was allegedly canceled because too many girls were watching, and quote, they don't buy toys. Young Justice's creator Greg Weisman initially denied this reasoning, but later confirmed that the series was indeed canceled because Mattel, who funded the show, wasn't selling enough tie-in toys. The good news is the show is set to be brought back for a 3rd season in 2018.
I'm a little overwhelmed.
You're overwhelmed, Freeze was underwhelmed. Why isn't anyone ever just whelmed?
Number 1, Ellen. Canceled because Ellen came out as gay.
Has there ever been anyone you felt you clicked with? And what was his name? Susan.
Ellen is notable for being one of the first mainstream television shows to feature an openly gay protagonist. Unfortunately, that notoriety also contributed to its cancellation. In the 4th season, both Ellen DeGeneres and her on-screen namesake came out as a lesbian.
I'm so afraid to tell people. Susan, I'm gay.
While the show was picked up for another season, the episodes of that season aired with a parental advisory warning due to Ellen being gay. Finally, amid tons of controversy, backlash, and criticism over the show focusing too much on gay issues, ABC canceled Ellen at the conclusion of its 5th season.
Well done, team. Another perfect rank. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
And don't forget to check out Watch Club on Mojo Talks, where we talk about the biggest shows on TV, like Legion and Westworld.
Check out the playlist at the link below.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.